Hello YouTube, this is Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews, and today I'm taking a look at Yes Model BB7 YM-05 or Not Masterpiece Thrust. And he is very different from the Masterpiece Takara version. I already noticed by the turbines and the wings themselves are really different. The color scheme is different, and but even though it's different, I really like this guy. Yes Model has basically put out my cone heads, my version of the cone heads. They look and transform just like all the others. I'm going to bring this up just a little bit, maybe a little bit better. Bring this over. They look a little bit, they look fantastic. They're very similar to the Masterpiece Takara versions, and yet they're their own in their own design, and in that they're not the same color. Their accessories are different. Some of the moldings are different for like the wings and stuff. But man, I really love these guys. Now, for this review, I am going to do something different. As you can tell, right off the bat, there's no box. The box for these guys is a brown, plain box that just says Yes Model and then YM-05. Just like Ramjet and Dirge, or their BB7 Yes Model versions of Dirge and Ramjet. It's a very plain box, and it comes in a clamshell tray and with a bunch of accessories. Now I'm going to show you the accessories. I'm going to show you the flight stand. I'm going to go over the jet, and then I am going to take a break and transform him off camera, and then we'll come back and he'll be in robot mode. And the break, you're not gonna, it's just going to be an edit. Sorry, it'll be a fade in or something. Excuse me for hitting the camera. The reason why I'm not doing a transformation for this one is I've already done the transformation so many times for Ramjet, Dirge, Skywarp, and I think those are the only ones I've reviewed. It's just, he is exact transformation of the MP11 that Takara Tomy has put out. Now, I will show you a couple of things that I think are a little different, and a couple of things that I think are not very good on this figure. And it's one thing that bugs me in particular, and I'll go over that when we get there. But other than that, I really like the figure. I like the mold. I like the color. I think he looks great, and he looks great on the shelf with all the other Seekers. So let's go ahead and take a look at his accessories. He does come with a nice flight stand, just like all the others. Excuse me. Turn it this way here. It does have an embedded Decepticon logo on there, but it does not have the name or anything, just like the others. It has a gray smoke flight stand that can either be for him in jet mode like it is now, or you can prop it up, slide it out like you would any of the others. And here he is for robot mode. Just tabs in. There's a little tab on the rear end of the guy. It plugs right on the rear end of thrust. It plugs right in there, and boom, he'll fly there. So for accessories, he does come with two of these tanks or thrusters, or whatever you want to call them. These were the same that were issued with Ramjet and Dirge. He also comes with two black null rays. I did switch out to the red missile pods, as you can see here, just because they're all going to be different that way. Actually, I could probably put the black null rays on and it'd look just fine because the others are different. So it goes with the two black null rays that have a nice gunmetal painting, gunmetal gray paint on here. And those are nice. Comes with these also missile pods. Yeah, that's what they look like to me. And these are the ones that came with Dirge and with Ramjet as well. Like, all the accessories are the same. He does come with, these are black missile pods, just like you get with MP11 Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp, all those guys. He comes with and of course, which Seeker doesn't come with this now? The Megatron gun in gun mode, and it comes with a red clip that clips on underneath the nose cone, clips onto Megatron so he can be in flight. I think I'm getting tired of having so many Megatrons in gun mode. He does have an alternate head, and it's just a ball joint head. It pops right off, and boom. I don't like the white face heads. It's just not my preference. I like the gunmetal gray heads, and each one of the gunmetal gray heads is different. So looks good. I mean, size are a little too far apart, but for my taste, but that's it. He does come with two additional, these are add-on pieces for the knee pads, and you have to glue them on from what I have been told by others. They get glued on, and then, well, I don't want to glue anything onto my toy. I think it should already come together, and that's just me. He also comes with a clear Dr. Arkville and a clear, just the pilot, as the others did. And he also comes with a cool set of sticker sheets. These are the ones you cut, you do the top plastic, and then you rub them on, and then you peel off the top layer of plastic. And they are really good stickers. They're quality stickers, and I really like them. And I will put the stickers on him eventually. Not sure just when, though. So that's it for the accessories. Now let's take a look at Thrust in his jet mode. And I will tell you right off the bat, I really like the red. I like the black paints. I don't see really anything, any paints that are kind of smudging or, you know, doing the whole bleeding thing that some paints do. He does have the satellite nose cone thing that comes forward. You just plug that back in. His cockpit does open, so you can place the pilot or Dr. Arkville in it with a nice, I was about to say green, yellow chair. Everything tabs in really well. Kind of check that. The thrusters are on a ball joint. And the fans, I'm not sure if the Masterpiece does or not, but these don't rotate at all. These are fixed. And then on the bottom, they're not even painted. They just have a screw in there, and that's it. Kind of wish they were painted, but it's not like a make it or break it for me. He does have wheels that just fold in, and he does have the landing gear, not wheels, but the landing gears and the rear landing gears and the front landing gear that just fold in. There is some nice painting for the intakes, and yeah, really nice painting. There's the yellow or the gold and red, and yeah, I really enjoy what Yes Model BB7 has done with the cone heads and Skywarp. I picked up Skywarp from him, and I think he's a perfect representation of the Masterpiece figures. This jet looks so streamlined and so amazing. Really, really love it. Now, I'm going to set him down, and I'm going to bring in for comparison. I'll bring the camera up a little bit so we can see. And here he is, and I'm going to bring in the, this is the Hasbro Starscream, Masterpiece Starscream. I do have the Takara one as well with the Coronation set. And as you can tell, I mean, these jets look really good with each other. Really nice. Really nice. And they're practically the same size. Oh, not practically, they are exactly the same size. They took the mold of the MP11 and really brought it over to a very, very cool look. So, and really molded it nicely. I really like what they did with it. And for the price, I really don't think you can go wrong. Because, yeah, the prices are half, if not, well, I think they did a reissue of the Coronation Starscream that was, I think, 150, but this guy is about the same price as you'll find for the Hasbro Seekers. Like, I think I got this one for 79. I think normally they're like 89 or 99. I had a $10 off coupon from TF Direct is where I got this guy from. And yeah, I really like him. I like just all the details. Yeah, he has invisible hand syndrome, and you can kind of see, well, you can see the back of his head here if you know what you're looking for. But other than that, I really like the paint. I like the red. This red really stands out, just really differentiates himself from all the others. So very cool. And yeah, these are on just a little peg system, and you know, not bad. I mean, it's not flimsy. Everything's tight and in place. He has a good weight, and I really, really like the jet mode. So let's go from the jet mode. Check this guy out in robot mode. And we're back. Okay, so I got this guy into his robot mode, and getting him back transformed into this mode, it reminded me of a couple of things I don't like. But let's go over the positives first, because the negatives are, I think, small. I do like the way he looks. I like how he has the wings up top, so you could see the the fans or the intake, the motors, the rotors, whatever you want to call them. I really like that. I think that's really cool. I like the whole overall aesthetic of his look. Even his head is different than the other cone heads that have come. His mouth is open. He looks like he's yelling. His eyes are yellow. Really, really cool. He's got great paint apps again. He does like all the others, he has the missile pods. This is very tight, unlike my Ramjet. His joints are extremely, extremely tight. Like just like all the others. I'm not going to be able to pull this guy. I have to really pull this apart to get to untab the this section, the middle, the abdomen section. I really like the way he looks. I like his legs. Now for me, what I did is, I know some people have him displayed like this. I actually like this because it cleans it up a lot, makes it look a little different. And then on the back, when you look, they're there in the back. It doesn't add anything, doesn't take away anything, but it cleans up nicely. My complaint, and this was my complaint, is this. Oh, now it wants to tab in. See, before when I was transforming it, these tabs are very shallow. Can you see that? They're very shallow, and they guess they do tab in pretty good because I couldn't flick it out, but I was able to flick it out before I turned the camera on. That's my only complaint on this guy, is that those tabs just didn't stick very well. But guess what? Now they're sticking fine, which is okay. He's going to be on my shelf like this anyway. He looks great. He has all the same articulation. He can extend his arm out, down, nice heavy ratchets. He has ratchets and done really well. He does have just under 90 degrees, and not much of an ankle tilt or anything else. I mean, his head's on a ball joint. You can switch his head and pop, just pop it off. Come on, you're not gonna pop off now. Ooh, see, now, okay. Well, that popped back in that time. So I'm gonna show you what the other head looks like. Come on now. Now you don't want to get in there? All right. This is what I don't like about this head, is how it's really rounded, and this is more sharp. It's more of the cone. This has just like a rounded head, and I just don't like it. It's not my thing. So, but to each their own. You have options, which is really nice. It's your figure, as MGO says, to go ahead and display it as you like. I just noticed I have a little bit of, oh, it came right off. I wonder what that yellow paint came from. And now I can't get the head off. Come on. Yeah. Excuse me a moment. I hate to do this off screen, but there we go. That's a good tight ball joint. And now the wing pops off. Pops down again. And this time it's on both sides. And it's because I'm messing with the figure, and like, when you have him displayed, he's going to look great. So let me adjust the camera for one more thing. I'm going to bring in his buddies, so you can see what he looks like with the other boys, with Ramjet. Then let me bring in Dirge. there you go. Let me just go ahead and bring that. There they are. They look great together. I think they fit perfectly on the shelf together. They go perfect with Starscream, Skywarp, Thundercracker, all the other Seekers that are out there. And again, for the price, you're really not going to get anything better than that for this price. Now, if you want to go for Takara Tomy, of course, that's up to you. I think Toy World now has their Seekers out, or their Coneheads out, and you know, we have options, and that's the beautiful thing about collecting. And whether you want to collect a knockoff, like this is considered a knockoff, I consider it just a third party now. I think it's fantastic. So you can either buy BB7, you could buy Kai Boon Bao, you could buy Toy World, or, you know, or Takara Tomy. You know, you have options, and it's great. This figure, though, I really like him. I'm happy I have him. I had really kind of a trial getting him here because of the storms we were having and customs and everything. So it took a lot longer to get here. So I think the my excitement is still there, and I'm glad I have him. I think there's a big weight of relief that's just been lifted off my shoulders. And finally, he's here. He's on the shelf. He looks great, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and that this gives you an idea of what else is out there for figures, for cone heads and everything. And if you want to see how to transform them, please see my previous videos, either Dirge, his transformation, or Ramjet. They're the same thing, or even my Skywarp video. I just tonight I really couldn't just do it all on camera, and get this all together in a proper fashion. I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that this, at least get my opinion out there. This guy is really, really cool. These three are totally worth the price of admission, and they will look great on your shelf. I like the paint. I like the colors that they chose. I like the plastics that they used. Nothing feels cheap. Everything feels really good and solid. Everything tabs in really well, except for these when you move the figure, when you're trying to really do something forceful, I guess, because they're tabbed in fine now, which is great. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please follow me on Instagram at Jeff's Toy Reviews. Please subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel here. Like, comment, share. If you have any questions, please. If you like the fact that I didn't show the transformation on this one and I just gave a straight up review, let me know that too. There's going to be a couple of more that I'm going to have to do that with, and then I'm going to get back into showing the transformations and everything else. It's just right now I'm having a couple things that I need to do to process and stuff. So, but I didn't want to stop doing my reviews in any way. So I really wanted to keep giving to the community. Thank you so much, all of you, for watching. Also, remember to check out my 500 subscribers thank you and giveaway video. There's good instructions in there, and I think I found what I'm going to be giving away for the third prize, which is actually really cool. I may be putting Groot as the third prize. So we shall see, and I'll let you know all the details as we get closer to March 31st. So thank you again for watching. Have yourselves a great one. Bye-bye.